Alright, good day everyone. So today we are gonna start off with a new series in this channel. It's called The State of the Collection. So in this series, we're basically just gonna talk about our new acquisitions. I just realized, we should have done this like a long time ago. So basically, we're gonna do this every 2 to 3 months probably, so every quarter at least. So for now, since we haven't done this before, we're gonna start off with showing you guys what I've purchased on for my Godzilla collection for the past year. Not just my purchases, but also the customizations, the prototypes that we've been doing in this channel as well. So without further ado, we'll start off the first state of collection with my Godzilla collection. So first off, so this is not in any order. Basically, we're just gonna start off with the Godzillas first. So this is my NECA Godzilla 1954. So this has been a popular figure. I got this from Robin's Hobby Shop here in the Philippines. This is one of the earlier NECA releases. So if you can see the tail section, the articulation, it has less tail sections, but in terms of articulation overall, has ball joints, pretty good. It's what NECA became famous for, so they were able to produce good articulating figures for a very great price. So this is my NECA Godzilla 1954. And then next up is my Godzilla 1964. So this one I got from Big Boy Toy Store. So this is one of the new this is one of the new NECA releases. So the plastic and the material that they use for the figure is very much the same as what SH Monster Arts is using, except for the dorsal plates. But in terms of articulation, they also improved a lot on the articulation. So there are more tail sections. Almost all of the joints are now ball joints. There are still some hinges, but the hinges and the swivels are very much minimal. So yeah, the sculpt is nice. The paint application is superb. One of my favorite figures from NECA. So this is the NECA Godzilla 1964. So next is my NECA Godzilla 1984. So this is the re-release version of the figure. So if you have the original figure, it's really night and day compared to this one. This one has better sculpt. The paint application was really good. It's like they resculpted everything. My only gripe is they could have done a better job in terms of the articulation, especially on the tail section. I think they could have added like one or two more sections. But yeah, it's not a deal breaker. It's still a very good piece. The paint application was done well. The material is also kind of a mix between the old and the new versions from NECA, but overall very good figure. So this is the NECA Godzilla 1984. Moving on to the next figure. The next figure is very popular with in the channel. So this is my custom NECA Godzilla 1989, which we customized to become the NECA Godzilla 1991 or the Godzilla 1991, also known as Gido Goji from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. So as you can see, you can no longer recognize the original NECA figure on this one. So we did a resculpt basically of almost all aspects of the figure, and repainted it to kind of mimic what Gido Goji looks like. I do have the original sculpt with me, but this is the Biolante Bile version. So this is what the original figure looks like. So as you can see, minus the paint on this one, it doesn't look the same anymore, especially because we we had to resculpt the face, the cheeks, we had to trim those out. But if you have the original figure, the original NECA figure, it's still really good, especially where it shines basically is the articulation. As you can see, there are really many, I mean, the tail could be posed dynamically. The paint application on the dorsal plates are also really good. It has really good range of movement. Now, looking at this specific figure, the Biolante Bile, I like how they did most of it. As you've seen on the review, I feel like they could have done a better job on how they did the paint application on the lower half of this, so that it would look more natural. But other than that, it's still a great piece. It's one of the last pieces done by NECA before they lost the Godzilla license, so I'm sure you guys are gonna get one of these if you're a Godzilla collector. This one, this is a prototype again. So this is our Godzilla 1991 or Gido Goji. So we do have a montage created to show you guys how we built this figure. So overall, it was a fun build. So this is still a prototype. We're still thinking if we are going to make some of these for release, but it's gonna be a limited release. We're not gonna mass produce it, so watch out for that one. So if you haven't done so already, I suggest you follow us on Facebook so that you would be updated on news such as that one. Anyway, let's move on to our next figure. This is a repainted version of the 1995 NECA Godzilla, also known as Burning Goji. So it has a bunch of accessories to come with it. The one that we did, so we did like a we did the smoke effect, we did a spiral beam effect for this one. So basically we repainted it. So yeah, most of those DIY details are also on our Facebook page. We will have some more screen time on this one. So this one is on how we did this figure. So it's gonna be part of the channel also. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. But if you want more information about how we did this, it's on our Facebook page as well. Next up is so now we're on the Millennium Godzilla. So this is the NECA Godzilla 2001. So this one is a second-hand figure. It's one of those figures that I didn't get when it was offered new. So yeah, so this is our. So I like the articulation on this one also. It's one of those NECA early releases. They could have done a better job on the articulation, especially this side. I feel like yeah, it's hitting, so it's kind of difficult to make the figure pose upright. See, so we're still pondering on whether we're gonna customize this or not, but yeah, so we'll see. So this is our NECA Godzilla 2001. Oh yeah, so I kind of mixed that up. So I was supposed to show this first, but anyway, so this is our NECA Godzilla 2000. Sorry, our SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2000. So this one is this one I got from a fellow collector from Godzilla Collectors Philippines. It's still on a pretty good condition. I like, of course, it's SH Monster Art, so the articulation is superb. Almost all the segments on the tail are ball joints. Overall, I like the figure, but yeah, see, as it comes with age, those ball joints are gonna do that. So one of the drawbacks of having so many ball joints on the figure. But anyway, yeah, I like the sculpt. Yuji Sakai did a phenomenal job on the sculpt. So this is basically not the same design that you would see on the actual movie, but this is kind of Yuji Sakai's design for the Godzilla 2000. Okay, so that's our SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2000. So next up is our SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2002. So this one I got from Geek Love PH, which is a very reliable store here in the Philippines. So I like the design. This is one of the Godzillas. This is one of my favorite Godzilla suits of all time. I was really happy they re-released it. Just like the original SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2002, there are reports of figures having googly eyes. I kind of got away with mine. Mine looks okay. But anyway, yeah, it's a really cool figure. The articulation, again, since it's SH Monster Arts, it's top notch. The details are great. The paint application was just spot on, so it's like it just jumped out of the movie screen and into your hands. So yeah, it's the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2002. So finally, for the last Godzilla figure that we purchased for 2020 2021 so far, is the NECA Godzilla 2014. So this is a re-release. So this is the one with the box. In terms of articulation, it's still the same as the original one. So I kind of wish that they added more joints on this one, especially on the legs. The legs are kind of limited. So they basically got the design from their old the original NECA Godzilla 2014. But yeah, in terms of sculpt, it's really good. Paint application was really nice, although yeah, it does eat a lot of that light that you shine on it, so it's kind of difficult to show you guys what the figure looks like. But yeah, so it's a good figure. So yeah, so this one we also got from Big Boy Toy Store. So now we're gonna move on to the other Godzilla monsters. So first off is, so we're gonna do Showa first. So this is basically my grail. I was able to find one from a fellow collector. This is the Bandai Movie Monster series Titanosaurus. I think it's one of the better vinyl figures that Bandai produced. The paint application, even some of the creases on the fins are really nice. So I got this secondhand, so it doesn't come with a tag anymore, but really cool figure. I'm not gonna touch this, I'm not gonna repaint it or anything. It's really nice. So yeah, so that's our Bandai Movie Monsters series Titanosaurus. Next is, okay, so we're gonna do this one. So this is our Bandai Movie Monsters series Fire Rodan. So this one came from the movie Godzilla vs. NECA Godzilla 2. So yeah, this is also from a fellow Godzilla collector. Again, second hand, so none of the tags are there anymore. An awesome figure. I'm not gonna repaint this also, so I like what it looks like. has a good size to it. That's the reason why I got this, is it stacks up really well with the 6-inch figures. So yeah, so this is our Fire Rodan. Next is, let me see, yeah, this one. So this is our Bandai Movie Monster series Mogera from Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. So this one is also secondhand. As you can see, there's lots of weathering on the figure already. I like what it looks like, but yeah, it's kind of really weathered on certain places, like that one and all that. But I'm still thinking of whether or not I kind of like it that way, because it looks very natural. I'm not sure if I am going to repaint this, or make it look less like somebody punished it with and played with it so badly. But anyway, I'm not sure if we're gonna repaint it. But yeah, so this is our Mogera from Bandai Movie Monster series. And then next up is this figure. So this is Bandai Movie Monster series. We have to move the camera a bit. This is our Bandai Movie Monster series Destroya. So this was also one of the figures that I was looking for, because it's really hard to look for a Destroya that is on scale with the 6-inch, 7-inch figure. So this one's perfect. As you can see, if I put it beside my custom Gidogoji, it stacks up perfectly. And so yeah, I'm still thinking though if I'm going to repaint it. For now, we're gonna keep it as is. But yeah, I kind of hate that the wings look like that, but we'll see if just stay tuned, and we'll let you know if we're gonna do a repaint on this one. So again, that's our Bandai Movie Monster series Destroya. And then next on our list is this one. So this is the Bandai Movie Monster series Orga from Godzilla, from Millennium Godzilla. So this one was this was the figure that Godzilla fought. I mean, this is the character that Godzilla fought on that movie. We're still thinking of repainting this figure, because yeah, the paint application was really like, cartoonish. So we're hoping to repaint this guy soon. So watch out for that one. So this one also we got from a fellow collector. So that's our Orga. Then the next one is the Bandai Movie Monster series Anguirus, Gigan, Anguirus and Gigan. So yeah, so these guys we got from Shibuya, Japan. We had it shipped here in the Philippines. So these guys are from Godzilla Final Wars. Also, we have our Mothra from the same movie, and from Godzilla Tokyo SOS. So this is the Millennium version of Mothra. So we had these three we got from Shibuya, and we had it shipped here in the Philippines. Mothra in particular, we have already repainted. So as you can see here, it doesn't resemble the original Bandai Movie Monster series Mothra anymore. So a lot of the details have already been painted, and especially the details on the underside of the wings. So overall, this one's also a very popular figure or popular project that we did So if you want to check out that video, it's also on our channel. Okay, so Anguirus, we are planning to repaint this figure. So yeah, because it's kind of like cartoonish, just like Orga. So we feel like we could do a better job at the paint application on this one. So yeah, we're planning to repaint this figure. And yeah, so do check out our channel for future updates. So this one's gonna be repainted. And so yeah, finally, without further ado, I will last but not the least, we have our custom made Biolante rose form. So yeah, so that's our custom made Biolante rose form. So this one we built. So this is a prototype of this figure. So the vines are basically bendy wires, so you could pose them whichever pose you want them to look like. Yeah, so that's our rose form Biolante. And the nice thing about that figure is that when we created it, it's in scale with your 6-inch 7-inch Godzilla. So as you can see here, so this is what it looks like with our custom Gidogoji. So yeah, so it stacks up pretty well with your figures. This is a prototype. We're still thinking of ways on how to make it, you know, more how to duplicate it, how to make it more effective. So it's still a prototype, it's still a work in progress, but yeah, so this is one of the first release of that prototype. So that's our rose form Biolante. So yeah, that's basically it. That's my collection so far. We didn't include the figures that we purchased before 2020. You could see a lot of them on the channel as well. Future releases, we are working on, if you have followed us on Facebook, you would see some of the updates there. We're working on another Godzilla figure. I'm not gonna show it to you guys now because it's still a work in progress, but yeah, so that's one of the projects that we're working on for 2021. In terms of purchases, we also have a pre-order on the SH Monster Arts Biolante, the special color version. So we're still waiting for those to arrive. We also have a pre-order on the Godzilla figures that's recently announced. You know, the figures for Godzilla versus Kong. So both Godzilla and Kong, sorry. So both those figures are gonna be reviewed on this channel. So stay tuned for that one. So what else? Yeah, so what about you guys? What are you guys collecting? How's your Godzilla collection? We really want to know. So, you know, you could hit us up on Facebook, you know, message us on Facebook or comment on this video. You know, we really wanna see what your collection looks like. So yeah, you could also send us, like, you know, pictures of your collection on Facebook, and then, you know, we can feature that on our channel or on our Facebook page as well. So yeah, that's really just about it for 2020 2021. So with that, we're gonna do another state of the collection, probably for other hobbies like my mechas and all that. So we'll see. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't done so already, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.